Hey folks, welcome to today's episode where Wayne and I play Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest.
You're listening to the Beans and Dice podcast, a podcast about how we game.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. Wayne Kruger is joining me today.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Wayne is a friend of the show. Come to find out, doesn't live very far from Studio B for Beans. So Wayne's come down the second time now?
Second time, yep.
So Wayne and I are going to get to play some two-player Libertalia Winds of Galecrest. I got to teach Wayne how to play first.
Right.
So we did a how to play off camera so he can learn how to play. We will walk through some of the gameplay. He might have questions, but for the most part, this is not going to be an instructional, English is not my first language, instructional video. If you want one of those, go see Rodney.
Yeah.
Flat out. What we're going to do, we're going to play a two-player competitive game. He now knows how to play, so there's no excuses. I'm ready to stomp him in the ground. So in Libertalia Winds of Galecrest, the goal is to win. The way you win is by having the most doubloons stored in your treasure chest at the end of the game. The way you get doubloons is you're going to take your ship and you're going to go on a voyage. There's going to be 3 voyages, and each of those voyages will consist of a number of days. Each of those days will consist of daytime, dusk, nighttime, and after all the days of the voyage are complete, we do the anchors for the end of the voyage. We're going to do 3 voyages, end of the game, add up our scores, and see who wins. Each day, before the day begins, we're each going to pick a character, and we're going to play that character, reveal it simultaneously, rank them in order, left to right, and then we're going to trigger abilities off these characters from left to right. Then we're going to draft loot tokens off the island from right to left, and then we trigger our nighttime abilities. So that's the gist of how you play, and we're going to get going.
Yep.
Oh, you're already ready?
Yep.
Hi, jeez.
Pressure's on now.
Uh-huh. And my worry is we're going to be doing the same thing. What happens is, folks, we've got a deck of cards. They're ranked 1 through 40. Wayne has shuffled his deck. He's red. I'm blue today. You know, Wayne has shuffled his deck. He drew 6 cards, so we each have the exact same 6 cards in our hand. And I have a feeling we're going to tend to pick the same ones each and every time.
At least for the first day.
All right, tell me you went with the Carpenter.
Smuggler.
Oh, okay. So we are both less than... Oh, so this is the two-player game. Let me show you the board. Here's a better view. In a two-player game, they add this tile called the midshipman tile. What it does is it creates a center spot in the board, and if you are the player directly to the left, meaning closest to 20 and lower, your opponent will get to hate draft on the loot for the day. So it has almost like a third robot, like a third bot in there. All right, so now we're going to trigger our abilities. So let's start with left to right, daytime abilities. I am blue. The 11 will trigger first. I lose half of my doubloons rounded down, or 5 doubloons gone.
Okay. And then my ability, I gain a loot token from the current day and then place the smuggler in my ship. So I'm going to grab
The relic.
The relic.
Right, nope.
Smuggler in the ship.
Relics are bad.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, not the relic, the map, excuse me.
All right, so you pull them quick, too.
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, sweet.
Then place your smuggler in the ship.
Okay, so your smuggler's in the ship. And now we go to the midshipman. Midshipman has no daylight ability. So now we go dusk from right to left, starting with the midshipman. There is no character directly to the left, so the opponent can't do anything.
Right.
Then it goes to the carpenter. So the first thing of dusk is going to be the draft. I'm going to draft this amulet, and the amulet at anchor is going to give me 3 doubloons at anchor. Then my character comes to my ship, and then we now trigger any nighttime abilities.
Yep.
Neither of us have any nighttime abilities.
And the map that I took, you need sets. So you're looking for either 2 or 3 of those map icons to gain money.
All right, so we are in for...
This one goes away.
Yeah, that goes to the loot bag. Now we're on day 2 of Voyage 1. So let's see. I don't like how low these cards are. I'm set.
Smuggler and I.
Oh, no. All right. So daytimes trigger first from
So I lose half,
left to right.
So I lose half my money round down. So I have 9. So
Round down will be 4, right?
Yep. I lose 4.
Math is not my first language. Trademark, Beans and Dice. Smuggler triggers his daylight ability. Gain a loot token from the current day, then place the smuggler in your ship. So we're going to place the smuggler. We're going to gain from the current day, and we shall gain... Take the map.
Okay. fine.
There's a lot of maps out there today.
Yeah, there is. And since the saber doesn't really do it good for me, I'm going to grab the barrel, which will gain me a reputation at dusk and
So trigger up
So I am red. I go up 1.
and we get your characters back, and now this gets discarded to the bag.
Yep.
And we are on day 3 of Voyage 1. Revealing. I have an 8. I have a 34. I don't have a daylight ability because we're going left to right. Daylight's first. My barkeep doesn't trigger. The midship does not trigger. The aristocrat triggers.
So I gain 1 reputation, which brings me to the top, and then a second reputation, which gains me $1 or a doubloon.
A doubloon.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to dusk. We'll go right to left, starting with the aristocrat.
I will take the map.
Okay, the midshipman will do his thing.
I will discard this one.
Why, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And that means I'm stuck with a relic, which is bad news for end of voyage because it's -3 doubloons. And then now we trigger our our nighttime abilities if you have any. So I do have a nighttime. I gain $1 because of my barkeep selling drinks on the ship at night. And here's the last and final day of this voyage. All right, we're revealing aristocrat at 34. All right, surgeon is going to be the first one to trigger from left to right.
Yep. Return a character from your graveyard. I don't have any graveyard, so I just.
You were trying to go high.
I just didn't want to be before the midshipman here to have you burn.
All right, so then I get to gain 2 reputation. So my blue will pop once and then twice to the right. Now we go dusk from right to left. I will draft, and I will start with the map, and then pull my character to my ship.
I'll take the barrel.
And then the saber goes to the bag. And that is the last day of the voyage. Being that it's the last day of the voyage, we are now going to do our night times, if you have any, and then end of voyage actions.
Okay.
So I got $1 for the barkeep.
And I get 10 for the carpenter.
All right, now it's the end of the voyage.
Yep.
So now we're going to trigger all the anchors that we have face up on our ship and loot tokens with anchors.
So we both have the aristocrat, so we actually lose 3.
We each lose $3.
I put back 5 and grab 2 back.
I'm going to put a 5 and grab 2 back. All right, then I've got the barkeep with the anchor. I get an additional $1 for each barrel token. I don't have any barrels. I got the carpenter. He gives me $10 for the anchor. And then up here on my loot tokens, my maps at anchor are going to give me 7.
Same thing, 7 for me.
And then my amulet is going to give me 3. However, I have a relic, which loses me 3, so that nets out to 0 between those.
Right. And I have 2 more barrels, which gets me 2 more. So I will take a 5 and put 2 back, or 3 back.
So these go back to the bag, and now we take all of the doubloons that we've earned. So any doubloons that we've earned, we now turn into treasure in our treasure chest at the end of the first voyage. So I've got 15, 21. What are you at?
I am at 22.
Oh, you got 1 on me. What'd you do different than me? Then all the doubloons go back to the treasury, to the bank.
I think the net loss of 3 from the thing.
Yeah, the relic that you shoved at me.
Yeah.
That was the difference maker.
so,
Anyone left up, face up on your ship are going to go to your graveyard face down, so they do not come back.
Yeah, oh, you didn't have the sticking ability this time, so you lost your.
No, I had no. There weren't any hooks. Like no hooks came out that round. Now you throw them out, I'll fix them.
Oof.
Lots of maps.
Lots of maps this time.
This is going to be good. Oh, let me show the board.
We do 1 more, right? 5?
Yep, 5 for the second voyage. All right, so this is what's up for grabs on this next voyage. Wayne's going to reveal.
Lots of high ones. So 6, 25, 29.
25.
Yeah.
We were way up there.
29, then 35, 39, and 40.
Jeez.
Yeah, lots of high ones there.
So that's really going to make the midshipmen not apply. So what you're going to see is we each get the same hand. So Wayne calls them out. and I grabbed the same ones.
Yep.
The difference maker is I got a couple that I kept from last round, and you've got a couple you kept from last round, and they're both different.
Yep.
So they won't exactly be the same. And then now we start off with deciding where to go. I like what I'm seeing there, so I'm ready to flip. We reveal. Wayne is 25, I'm 31.
Okay.
Wayne, you trigger first.
So play a character from your hand directly to your ship. I'm going to take the barkeep, which I had kept from last round, and play that to my ship.
Now you're going to make that money at night.
Yep.
All right, I am the surgeon for this round, and I get to return a crew member from the graveyard to my hand without revealing it. And I wonder who that's going to be. And then now Wayne, it's me again.
Yep.
Starting right to left, dusk. I will now draft from the board. I'm going to take a map.
I will as well take a map.
Wayne's taking a map. We're going to discard the barrel. Our folks come back to our ship, face up. And then we do it again. Hang on, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, I'm good. Aristocrat.
Captain.
Captain.
Oh, look at that.
Captain.
There you go.
Captain. All right, so my daylight left to right triggers first. I'm going to gain 2 reputation, so move me twice on the track. That's going to give me 1 and $1. Oh, we didn't start with our new voyage money.
That's true.
So we were at 8 and 7 respectively.
7 for me.
8 for me.
And then we flip these back. And
then I gained that $1, so it
Yep.
puts me at 9.
Okay. And then mine is advance to the rightmost space on the reputation track, losing $1 for each one I did. So I can move 1 forward, lose $1.
Captain.
Okay, Captain.
That lets you draft first, and then I draft next. I think we're going to just match each other here.
Pretty much.
Take my aristocrat back to my board. You take your captain back, and we go to the
I gain a
day.
$1.
Oh, you got nighttime.
Yep, I get $1.
The barkeep gives him a nighttime ability of $1. So we're fighting for that last map, aren't we? You really want to kill all your, want to governor all of your characters on your ship?
Governor, I might.
See, but you've got me beat because you're to the right of me, so you will draft first. If we both go governor, you will still draft first.
Yep.
What can I do? Is there anything I can do to grab that map?
So I like the idea that sometimes you play a card for the value of the card versus the ability, because I've already, kind of wasted a couple of abilities. But
Well, we'll see. You did it. I went 39. I didn't think you would do it.
I did it.
All right, so triggering left to right.
Yep.
Captain goes first. I advance to the rightmost space of the track. I lose $1 for advancing that way. And then the governor triggers.
And I kill all my guys.
Governor says, discard all characters from your ship. Gain 1 reputation for each character discarded this way.
So I gained 1 for the first guy I killed, and I killed off 2 more, so I gained $2 more.
And that's not what you really wanted.
What is the $2 I would have gained from the barkeep?
The barkeep for
the
the
last 2 rounds. I basically net losing $1, but I get.
But you get to take the map.
The map.
That was the main goal.
That was the main goal.
All right, so you get the draft first. You get to take the map. And then your governor comes back to your ship. I'm going to take the treasure chest and bring my captain back to my ship. This is going to go back to the bag. And then we go to the next day. Oh, you were prepared. Ay, Dios mío, what are we doing here? I have an idea. And it's not you. All right, I'm doing it. Okay, you got the rightmost. I got the bandit. All right, so bandit triggers. Blue bandit says, move to the leftmost space on the reputation track. Gain $1 for each position lost this way. So it's blue.
Leftmost.
Yeah, leftmost.
So you're going all the way down. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I lost reputation because I'm a bandit,
So 4.
but I get $4.
Nice. Mine is if the infantry is the rightmost character, I gain 5.
That's another way to gain $5.
is.
I should try that next time.
Yeah.
And then we go right to left,
Right to
drafting.
So I'm going to take.
This is where he's going to shaft me.
So I'm going to take the amulet, which will gain me 3 at the end of the round, and then the midshipman can destroy one of these. So I'm going to get rid of the saber.
And you're going to leave me with
I'm gonna leave
a relic -3. I could have done that better. I didn't plan for the loot of that day. All right. I'm going infantry this time. We alternated. It's same setup as last time. But you get to make $5 on the way down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As you join me in the gutter.
In the gutter.
Gutter of reputation.
I thought you might go, a little higher.
Yeah, no, not today.
So now you get
infantry. It's gonna give me the $5.
Okay.
5 doubloons, and then I get to draft first. So I could go saber and prevent you from getting anything. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the chest for myself. I will then use the midshipman, because I get to trigger the midshipman, to discard the barrel.
Okay.
It's gonna leave you with the saber, and there's no one for you to kill.
Correct.
And then that ends the voyage, or ends the dust phase. We do night phase now. So nobody has any night.
Nope.
And now we go to anchor for the end of the voyage.
Okay, I have no anchors on my guys.
If you want to go through your anchors.
I've got 3 maps, that's 12, an amulet, which is 3, so 15 more.
$15 more. All right, so I have the aristocrat as an anchor. I'm the only player with the aristocrat out, so I will gain $5.
Nice.
And then for loot tokens, 2 maps is equal to $7.
Yep.
So, and then I've got 2 of the chest. That's another $10. I'm just going to add that right to here.
That was good.
And relic is -3, so we'll reduce to 3. Now we convert our doubloons into points. I'm at 50 and 7.
Me as well. 57 equal.
Wow, this game's twite. Twite like a tiger.
I'll shake these up real good. So.
Yeah, I've seen you draw from there. It's horrible. Anyone left on the ship dies and goes to the graveyard.
Yep.
I still haven't seen any hooks out. I don't think. Am I right?
I don't think so. No.
Y'all at home, comment below. I don't think we've seen a single hook yet in the voyage.
Oh.
Ooh, that's nasty. And we got some more maps. I know you like the map thing.
Good Lord.
Maps for everybody.
And that's it, right? Or one more?
No, one more. Last voyage.
6. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so we get to keep a character over at the end, the last day of the last voyage.
Okay, the numbers are 9, 10, 19,
Necromancer,
24,
Topman,
30,
Merchant,
and 36.
and Quartermaster. So we're going to add these folks to our crews. We're going to gain doubloons equal to our station on the reputation track.
It's 12 for me.
And 11 for me. I didn't really push going back up. I figured I tried to start low this round.
Yeah.
Let's see if it
A
helps.
little bit more money.
I got a handful of people. I don't know. I kind of have an idea.
And do I have the same idea? That's the question.
All right, let's do it. Wow, get out of my head. Wayne, get out of my head. All right, so we are both tied for what we played. We both played Dines. And since we both played Dines, we used the reputation track to determine the order of operations. So I get shafted on that one.
Maybe.
Because daylight abilities trigger first. Wayne, you go first.
So gain 1 token from the bag.
Yep.
Right. And it is a barrel.
And if it has a dusk ability, it says trigger the dusk ability immediately. So gain 1 on the rep track.
Okay.
And then discard it. So you don't get to keep it. I will do the stowaway ability now, and I'm going to shuffle my own and draw my own. I don't trust Wayne. And I get a saber. There is a dusk ability. Sweet. So I get to immediately trigger the dusk ability, which is to kill a character on the island. I'm going to destroy Wayne's stowaway.
Okay.
And discard the token. And now we go to the right, which is dusk now. Mm-hmm. Midshipman triggers. I am blue. You get to draft hate one of those away.
I actually wanted a relic.
Me too. So you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, get out of my head.
So I'm gonna make the decision hard and I'll destroy a relic. And see if you
I'm going for it. I'm going for the twist.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw that.
Comes that necromancer.
Yeah. Look, you got to find the relics to use the necromancer.
Yeah.
And let's see if I can make that proc. Day 2 of the final voyage.
Good shot.
Why are we even playing?
That messes me up.
right, so blue explorer has no daylight. Red explorer has no daylight. Go to dust. Midshipman triggers. I get to hate draft. But Wayne will draft before me. So I will hate draft the amulet so we can each get some maps.
Okay. So I got a map.
That's not terrible.
Not terrible, no.
It's not terrible.
Worked out basically how we wanted it. So
Yeah, we both got what we wanted. We each wanted a map without giving the other a map, and that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You're too quick for me.
Yeah.
You're putting the pressure on me.
I'm trying to channel my inner Mitchell.
It's working. It's working. All right, let's go. Oh, Dios mío, let's do it. Okay, we're going here.
Necromancer.
Yeah, we're triggering the Necromancer. And so daylight, I get to discard a relic token, and then I will be able to return a character from my graveyard to my ship.
The one that gives you 5 if no one else has it in play.
Somebody's got to give me money. Come on, there you go, Carpenter, $10.
Oh, that's big, yeah.
Yeah, that means I'm never using the Governor.
Sure.
Governor can never come out. Midshipman has no daylight. Collector has no daylight. So now we're in the dust phase, going from right to left. The Collector goes first for drafting.
I will take the map.
Figured it was worth
And
it.
I will then kill one of
Oh
these.
no, can I have a barrel though?
Yes, you can have a barrel.
All right, day 4.
I guess I can.
Fight. I don't know if I even did any of this right. Like I'm not liking. Oh, I don't like any of this.
I don't either.
Am I doing? I'm doing that.
I think this is going to mess me up, but we'll see.
All right, we're going recruiter. 25.
Yeah.
Bodyguard, 14. Daytime for the recruiter.
Yep.
Discard all saber and hook tokens from the current day.
Should
Gain
save that for the last
$2
round.
for each one done this way.
I need $2. But then you're going to...
$1 today.
Yep. But I'm not going to get either of those maps.
My recruiter will trigger. Daylight ability says play a character from your hand directly to your ship. We are going to put the collector right onto my ship. Give me some extra money later at the end. Now we draft. I will draft the map. The midshipman triggers. I will discard the map.
Yeah.
And we'll tie us up for maps.
That was a bad play by me.
I need you to make some mistakes so I can catch up.
Yeah.
All right, day 5.
I think I know what you're going to play.
I don't know what I'm playing. Do you know what I'm playing? Because I don't know what I'm playing.
Definitely not going to be the quartermaster.
You think?
Yeah.
It is the quartermaster. All right, left to right, you have no daylight abilities. For the top man, the quartermaster does. I'm going to gain $1 for each loot token I have. I have 3 loot tokens. I get 3 doubloons. Then we draft right to left. I get to go first. Yay! I'm in the lead on maps.
Yup.
Now I just got to figure out how to kill the.
Nighttime ability.
Yeah, I have no night times. You have a
Gain
night?
4, but then I lose 1 for each character on my ship, so it's a wash.
Yeah. He's gonna trigger again next round.
I know, and I lose $1 from it. Yeah, I know.
I thought I was gonna be forced to play that one at that time. This is make or break for you here, Wayne. No pressure. All right, Wayne. I got the bodyguard. You get the merchant.
Okay.
Trigger my daytime ability first.
Okay.
Discard all saber and hook tokens, and gain $2 for each.
$4.
$4.
Yep, that was a good play.
Better than the amulet, not as good as the chest.
And then I grab mine is discard either 1, 2, or 3 identical from a ship. I'm going to discard this one.
And the thing is, it's a must. It's not a may. So like you have to discard at least one.
Yeah.
So it's a net 0.
Yeah.
You get $1.
Get $1.
From over here, not me.
Yep, I know. I'm like, give me the that's one way to win. Take the
Just
and then
steal my
I'm
money.
gonna grab the amulet.
Amulet. All right. I don't get to draft anything because there's nothing left to draft. And that is it.
Yep.
Your character comes back to your ship.
Yep.
We trigger any nighttime abilities.
Right here, I lose $1.
He's got too many people on board.
4. I have 4 guys. 5 on the 5. So on one, that is $1.
And then now, that's nighttime. Now we trigger anchors. So
I have the Explorer. One of my map tokens counts as 2 maps, so I have 3 maps.
So effectively 3 maps.
Yep.
That's going to give you 12 bucks for your maps.
Yep. So I'll do that. I get 12 bucks for my maps.
The collector.
The collector. If you have 2, 3, 4, or 5 different types,
So you had 2 different types.
So I gained 3 for that. So 3.
All right, that's all for your
That's it.
anchors.
Yep.
Your amulet anchor gives you another $3.
Another 3.
All right, so I'm going to run through mine. My quartermaster makes me lose 6. Thanks. My collector is going to give me $3 because I have 2 different types of loots. My carpenter is going to give me 10 bucks.
That's big.
That's nice.
That's very big.
And then my explorer is going to allow me to count one of my map tokens as 2. So that counts as 2. That makes... So I could have either 2 2s, that makes 14. So I'm going to have 2 sets of 2 for the maps. And so I'll go ahead and trigger my maps now. So I get 14 bucks for the maps. And then I get $1 for the barrel. That is all of my anchors. And now we turn our doubloons into points. So that's adding 30. Oh, I think I'm doing better than last game. Add another 10. Ho ho, I think I hit high score for me. And another 2. All right, Wayne.
I'm at 89.
99.
Nice.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. 99. It's high score for me.
Nice. That was a good one.
I think it's the highest score I've seen to date. So that is Libertalia Winds of Galecrest by Stonemaier Games. It's a 2-player version.
Yeah.
There is a solo Automa mode,
Okay.
which I have played. It's one of the easier Automa modes that I've played for any game system. It's really well done. I've also played this at 5. We have not got it to the table with 6 yet. Like, I just can't seem to find that 6th player to make it that big party game, which I think is where it's really going to shine at 6.
Be a lot of backstabbing, a lot of craziness in the characters when you have 6.
Yes, the orders of operation is going to matter so much. The reputation feels like it's always moving. So you know, and then just watching the abilities trigger, people killing each other off. You see a lot more killing off the island,
right?
Because the sabers really trigger more often and actually mean something. So a lot more hurt feelings.
Yeah.
With the five player or more.
And the speed that a 2-player game played, I can see not adding tremendous play time as you go up the player count.
Yeah, the selection of the characters is simultaneously, so we're each simultaneously, and then we're just kind of resolving characters, so that's pretty quick and easy. It slows down a little bit on the way back because of the drafting,
right?
The order of operation for drafting, but it really doesn't add too much more time to play the bigger game. But I think that's where this game is going to shine for me, is going to be at that higher player count, because it's going to give you more depth with not a long game. There aren't many 5-player plus games that I can think of where we can play in about an hour, hour and a half and have a good time.
Yeah, and the one I can think of would be 7 Wonders, but in 7 Wonders you're only ever really worrying about your left and right.
Yeah, there's no play interaction there.
There's no play. This is everyone's interacting, you know. I like the addition of the midshipman here. It gave you, you had some strategy of where I don't want that one spot. So is someone going to play something lower? And if it's lower, then I can go real low. You know, I like that. That was what made the 2-player game there, I think, because it adds just enough on the island to make it worthwhile.
Right. There's like a waypoint of, okay, this line.
Yep.
You know, you got to decide which side am I going to be on it. If I'm on this side, I'm risking being the one that gets drafted.
Right.
Drafted, yeah. And that mattered for when we selected our 6 characters for each voyage, because if we were heavy on greater than 21,
yep.
We were like, okay, kind of like a relaxed breath. Like, right. Okay, so for the most part, I won't have to worry about the midshipmen. But when we drafted and we were mostly below the 20, that's when the stress level increases.
Yeah, I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, it's light in how to play. And this is the part I guess I'm a little disappointed in this part, Wayne. I'd been seeking out Libertalia for a long time, the original one, because I always heard it was a family game. It was a great family game. Playing this, I don't think I can teach this to my family. When I say family, I mean my non-gamer wife and my kids.
Right.
Not because they can't understand the concepts of it, but I really feel the the backstabbiness, that interaction, that stopping you from drafting, the drafting alone would cause so many hurt feelings in my family that, you know, we'd be on the news for like one of those board game families that shot each other or something.
I think the it probably would work in my family. My son's maybe a year or so too young, 2 years too young for the complexity of figuring out the interaction.
Oh, he can pick a character, throw it down, and you can do it for him.
Yeah, just not necessarily, but the idea of how to chain the character to the loot, to that sort of second and third order of thinking.
Right, because our first teaching game for you, there were moments where you played something and realized,
oh no, yeah, that's not going to work out well.
That's going to mess everything up.
Right, yeah.
So I can't imagine an 8, 9, 10-year-old figuring out those strategies. So I really think
10 plus in that range. But I think my wife is a gamer. She would like this. She would scream and yell every time that I backstabbed her, but she would have fun playing it, and I think some of my other game group would enjoy that that interaction, because the player interaction is there, but you can try to avoid it. You know, it's good. I like it. It was quick. I couldn't believe how quick that was.
At 2 players, so fast.
Second play.
One player, solo, it's quick. It's like a 30-minute game. It's beautiful. It runs really smoothly.
And that's what I like. A game that's short, as short as this played, with the number of decisions that you can make and the variability with the cards, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah.
So that is Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Wayne.
And we're the Beans and Dice Podcast, a podcast about how we game. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for watching the Beans and Dice Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.